and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell, joined by head coach Daron Schoenrock, who's back from Orlando. Coach picked up a win over the weekend down at a tough place to play. You guys have had some success down in Orlando against UCF. I'm sure the thing you're happiest about is things starting to turn for the offense. Took advantage of some mistakes and got some key hits over the weekend. So you were able to put some hits and some runs on the board.
Yeah, that offense is playing with a little more confidence. We had a good week of work, good week of practice last week heading into that and adjusted some things we're doing. And it paid off. We had a lot better at bats consistently now, just throughout the lineup. Hunter had another phenomenal weekend. You know, when they did let him hit, they walked him more than other teams have. But playing with confidence, you know, I didn't realize I was 23-23 going into against UCF, going into that series. From the old Conference USA days. Now since the American's been formed, they've renovated and their facility is really, really nice now. I was amazed. That's the first time we'd really seen it with all the open air mezzanine that it has and the upper press box. And but proud of our guys the way that they continue to battle. We didn't pitch it like we needed to, but the offense came around and we were able to sneak one on the road and so we moved forward.
Fortunate for you now, you're getting here to the back half of the season, 3 weekends left, and pitching, at least the starting pitching, had given the team a chance to win. They just weren't getting the run support, and now maybe the pitching's just a bump in the road in Orlando, but you're hitting, as you mentioned, gaining confidence, starting to put some things together. So with 3 weeks to go, this is where you want to start seeing, you know, that upward trajectory, and you never know. This team might really start putting things together because defensively, a team that midway through the season struggled defensively has kind of looked like they've corrected that as well.
We've played very good defense lately, and you're right. The starting pitching was coming around. They were getting us into the 5th, 6th, you know, 7th, and we went a couple of weekends where we were missing some of our key bullpen pieces. You know, Bailey Wimberly's had some issues with his back. He's back now. He got back on the mound for the first time in 3 weeks. Dakota missed this weekend with some back issues. Brockhouse wasn't at full strength, and so we've had bits and pieces of the key guys in our pen missing during those times when we were getting those decent starts. Now we get those bullpen pieces back. I think the offense is playing with more confidence. Can we get back to some quality starts? Chris gave us a phenomenal start down there, and you know, he just pitched like the veteran that he is. He gives up 2 home runs in the first and settles down, and that's all they get for 7 innings. And you know, it's good to see Chris come back after a tough Tulane outing and get back to form. So now we got to get Carson back, being, you know, more like he was in the fall. Cothran's had some moments, and then thought Blake was okay. The thing on Sunday start with Blake was we were just behind in the count too much with him. So we got our rotation back. I think our guys are excited to show up and play every day, which is encouraging.
You had the 112-3 win, and I believe it was the 3rd inning where you put 9 runs on the board in that one. And, you know, they gave you some freebies, but you still had to take advantage, and you ended up getting some big hits in that one. I'm sure that had to just be a sigh of relief and a weight off the shoulders that, all right, here we go. We've got these big hits now. We're taking advantage. We're taking what they give us. And, you know, finally to put that one giant inning on the board for you.
Yeah, and that really propelled Chris. He you know, like a veteran does, when we got that inning done, in his mind, we didn't say it, but we knew, okay, as the first game of the series, I've got to finish this thing. And you could see that in the way he attacked things after that inning, which was good for the younger pitchers to see, like, okay, we've got this big lead now. I'm going to attack the zone. I'm going to make them beat me. I'm not going to mess around and walk guys. And so that was a learning lesson, that when we do get that offensive lead like that, the pitcher has to go out and do his job, and Chris did. We did take advantage of some freebies, which was very encouraging. A lot of times we've been handed freebies, we haven't been able to get that big hit, and we were able to get that. So, and then even in game 2 of the series, you know, we're down 2 runs and runners on 2nd and 3rd. Ben Brooks hits a sharp line drive down the 3rd base line. Their guy makes a diving play with 2 outs and throws him out. If we tie it up there, you know, who knows? We could have come away Friday with a sweep. The great defensive play by their 3rd baseman kind of saved that kept that series from being a 2-2 series.
All right, Coach, you turn around. you have UCF this weekend. You have Houston next weekend. We won't go into to Houston yet. We'll say that for next week. But what I'm getting at is you've got 8 straight home games, and then those will be your last home games. So a chance maybe to take your offensive momentum you had over the weekend, pitching jumps back, 8 games, maybe to kind of get things moving forward before we head to the conference tournament in a month.
Yeah, we've pitched better at home, Jeff, and offensively we've been kind of about the same home and road. So hopefully being back at home for 8 will help our pitching staff out, pitching in a little bit more comfortable surroundings. In 8 at home, South Florida's kind of been up and down like we have. They're ahead of us in the standings, so it's an opportunity to keep chasing somebody that's ahead of you. And as we kind of figured, it looks like East Carolina and Tulane are kind of separating of who they are from the rest of the pack. South Florida's in that middle of the pack type position that they usually, we usually play very well against them here. Getting them away from Florida, the state of Florida is kind of rare. Most of the time, UCF and Florida don't ever venture out of state to play except for a couple of conference series. So hopefully we can take advantage of that. And now that school's out, our guys are just living, eating, and breathing baseball. And so we're trying to give it to them in small doses once these exams are done.
It's still a month away, and not to get too deep into it because we'll talk more as the tournament gets close. But I can't remember how many guys on this roster were around during the 2019 season when everyone around the league saw Cincinnati kind of scrapping and struggling a little bit. And then with about 3 weeks to go, and unfortunately we were one of the teams they played and got hot on, things started kind of to click. They got a little bit of momentum, got close to 500 going down to Clearwater, and then just blitzed everyone in the conference tournament. So if they keep their mentality good, it's possible to be the hot team going down to Clearwater.
It is. It's going to take, the interesting thing about the tournament, it doesn't take 4 starters like
Right.
It really takes 3 the way our tournament's set up. So can we get 3 guys hot? Can we get the offense hot? These 4 freshmen that are playing in the lineup pretty much every day, being Webb, DuBose is playing a lot now, Baskin's playing a lot now, Howell, and then these 2 pitchers, can they garner enough experience from what they've been through this year to become somebody different in the tournament, which is what Cincinnati did a few years ago. They had some younger guys playing that basically became somebody different when the time came to be somebody different.
Just checking the forecast over here on the side. Looks like should be okay for most of the weekend. Sunday, you've moved that game up to noon. That's more of a to give an extra hour to USF travel because
Right.
With them flying, there's the travel curfew always comes into play. So that's the only change right now. It looks like it should be a decent weekend for baseball.
Yeah, we were in some real hot stuff down there Friday and Sunday. Hotter than we've been in a long time. Low 90s and high humidity, and it'll be good to kind of be. It was a little bit. Kind of caught our guys off guard a little bit. So got them a little bit more ready for what Clearwater is going to be like in a few weeks.
All right, Coach, we'll catch you at the ballpark this weekend.
Thanks, Jeff.
That's head coach Daron Schoenrock. I'm Jeff Brightwell with the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.